Hi Michael, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Quick recap on our lesson today. So we've run through your swing here. These are like after you've warmed up. First move for me, see that club edge just going a little bit underneath the plane there. It's pretty good, but I'd just like to see your hands work a little bit more in towards your thigh while the club stays out, which we've done before, and that just stops this left arm for me. It just wants to separate. You can see there, it just goes away a little bit too much there, which is why the club goes a bit low and inside. Just so hands in, it just gets the set a bit more vertical. I think that's important. Top of the swing's great. Obviously with that change with the set, that'll get the club a little bit more down the line, which will be a bit tidier. This is the thing we worked on hard here. If you can get that left hip to rotate, that will get the club to start to shallow. We can see here on these swings here, the club's just getting pulled down with the arms, which is why the shaft is a little bit too steep. You have that frame there, and then the club just, for me, just wants to get tip a little bit, sometimes outside the line, which is why you hit them shanks. And that impact there, Brownie, doesn't look that athletic. There's not much clearance, where if we look at Tommy Fleetwood from the top here, so bigger swing than yourself, but watch how much his legs here are going to rotate. Watch his belt buckle really turning hard. He's squatting into the ground, and look how shallow that shaft is. So you can see at this position here, if we draw a line on the shaft, as he keeps coming down, you can see it starts to shallow. It's fantastic at that position there. If we look at yours at the same stage, you can see you're very different there. Look how much of his left leg we can start to see. So everything's trying to get you to rotate harder. Harder means club gets more inside, a bit shallower, and then from there we can just swing out to the right and hold the face. So keep looking at Fleetwood here as he comes into impact's good. And also look at his arms or hands, they stay much more out to the right for longer, and you can see you're squaring the face up by pulling across it slightly. Your hands disappear left just a bit too early, which so I want to get you feeling that you go out more that direction. So hands in, steeper set. From the top, really work on that rotation of the hip. I'm going to send you a drill later. And then from there, just keep turning as hard as you can and swing out right for me. So you're almost trying to hit 10-yard pushes and aim left to allow for that. Cheers, Brownie.